is.
Hello, my name is Reggie Deramemai, and I will be showing you how to make authentic cream spinach. And for the ingredients, we have, bring the camera over here. We have butter, we have wet onion, dill, whole mozzarella cheese, whole milk, about a bag of spinach, organic spinach, and we're also going to be using a little bit of olive oil. So to start the whole process off, we're going to take the butter and place it in the pan and let the butter melt. Make sure you cover the whole pan with the butter. While that's rendering down, the next step is going to be putting the wet onions and salt, the wet onions and the oil. Watch. And now we're going to throw the wet onions in. Now we're going to let these wet onions saute and get golden brown. As soon as they get golden brown, we're going to add the dill and the spinach. I'm going to place the cover on top and let it look. And we're going to use medium temperature and let the steam build up, and that steam is going to help it. Point the camera here. But the steam is going to help the onions break down and all the sugars to break down, so it could create that caramelizing effect. And just you want to check it every 10-15 minutes to see how it is. How it's already starting to break down the sugars inside the onion. You just want to stir them around. You don't want to keep them on the same spot for once. You don't want to burn them. Next step is to throw the spinach. You can see the spinach is overtaking the pan, but give it time and it will break down and it will become lesser than the pan. More fly, most before. And now we put the lid on top and let that steam build up again, and in a matter of 5 minutes you'll see the whole pan shrink. So then the next step will be the cheese and the milk. So we have to wait for the spinach to break down and become. And you want to have that at high heat right for the moment, so that the temperature inside the pan can increase in temperature. And you can see the steam building up inside the pan. And then the spinach is already starting to break down as we speak. You remember how it looks when I first placed the spinach inside the pan. see how the sugars inside of the spinach are breaking down. Give it about 5 more minutes to be ready for the next step. Now that you can see the spinach has broken down, we're ready for the next step. And let the water evaporate a little bit. Just tell me. Now we're going to be ready to throw in the dough. Parsley and dill. You just want to mix that real well, incorporate all the spices and seasonings inside the meal. You really want to wait until this water evaporates and renders down a little bit more before you add the milk and cheese, and that will be our next step. Now it's about time. The spinach has rendered down. The water has evaporated. Now it's about time to throw in the cheese. You want to throw about half a bag in. Just sprinkle it around. And you want to lower the temperature to medium-high heat. And just incorporate the cheese with the spinach. This is where the love fat. See how the cheese is already melting. You're gonna need a little bit more cheese. That in there. Mix that in. You can see that all the water has evaporated. It's all gooey cheese. Now we're gonna spice it up a little bit with some seasoning. And take about that much and just sprinkle it on top of the dish. Now we're ready for the milk, and this will incorporate everything, bring everything together. You just want to make sure all of the spinach is covered in milk and cheese. Now we have to render this down. Once it renders down, it's ready to go. To low heat, you want to change it to low heat. Just even it out a little bit. And take it all the way down to low now. And now we put the lid on top and let it render down. Once it renders down for about 3 minutes, you're ready to be served. Now that's how you make authentic